Game of Lakota West High School boys soccer. Today we've got a great matchup. We have the Lakota West Firebirds against the St. X Bombers. St. X currently the #1 ranked soccer team in the Cincinnati area. It's an exciting matchup we've got here for you today. Lakota West, last time we broadcast them, went up against Moeller. It was a great game, a lot of great moments, but sadly, excuse me as we step away for the Pledge of Allegiance.
For your Bombers of St. Xavier, number 0.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got a great soccer match for you tonight. We're back from the national anthem. It was a beautiful rendition from the St. X Boys Choir coming on over the PA system. But here we are, flag at half-mast due to the 9/11 being tomorrow. And so we all want to pay our respects, and everyone needs to celebrate and remorse tomorrow. But today, we've got some soccer. St. X comes out to meet Lakota West boys soccer. If you didn't hear me talk about it earlier, St. X is the #1 ranked soccer team in the Cincinnati area. So this is going to be a great match. Seems like both teams went out to the wrong end to start, and the ref had to address them accordingly. But here we are with some soccer. If you missed our last match with Moeller, it was a great match. A little bit questionable referee job, but I would love for you guys to go watch it. Some great moments. It's up on the YouTube channel after it was down for some technical issues. It's finally back out. And so now here we go. Both groups huddled up in the middle, about to start. Today we've got a team of round about 6 people. And obviously me, Grant Hagman, I'm your analyst. And your play-by-play tonight. Sorry, switching roles. Usually your analyst for football. We've got Noah Bramble on analyst. Sorry. We in the booth up here. We've got Nick Johnson doing quality assurance. We've got Alyssa Wise and Lauren on production, and we've got Zach Bryant up top doing camera work. We want to thank everyone for coming out here tonight. We've got Noah Bramble, like I said, the freshman, on his first game tonight commentating. He usually is up there doing our camera work for football. So how do you feel tonight, Noah?
Feel very good. I mean, really happy that I'm able to step on the mic for today. It's obviously going to be a tough matchup for Lakota West facing the #1 team in Cincinnati. Very good matchup here today.
St. X coming down the left side. A little bit of challenge there from Jake Weaver. St. X going to try going for a cross, so it's going to be hit out the back for a Lakota West goal kick.
Very good defense coming up there, coming in clutch from that cross coming in. Will be a corner up here for St. X.
St. X sets up to take the corner. Lakota West playing heavily in the box. Ball's up. It's going to be headed, moved around, and that is a St. X goal.
And that's a St. Xavier goal.
No call from the refs, so it looks like it's going to stand. They're going to say he was onside. And here we go. 1-0 St. X.
Ball kind of got lost there in the box. We couldn't really find out where it was. Next thing you know, they were looking in the goal, and it was in there. Very quick goal for St. X here.
Lakota West really needs to get a win this game. They're fighting. They're on a good streak. Their past 3 games, they're 2-0-1. Haven't lost in that 3-game stretch. So here they are, trying to make something happen. And here it is coming down the right sideline. Ryan Boyd's going to have the ball. Battles through multiple St. X. Defenders. He's going to try finding his man in the middle. It's going to reach him. But St. X is going to take it away, passes it out to their man. He's going to be looking around on the near sideline. St. X is going to make a great move there. 13 blasted away by Lakota West. Ryan Boyes tries making a play, but it falls short. It's going to go back to the St. X goalkeeper, who's going to deal it off to his left back. He's going to clear it off to his man in the center. He's going to try making something happen, but 2 Lakota West players are going to take it away. That St. X player is down, and he's not getting up. He's grabbing his head. We're hoping he's going to get up fine, but Noah, what did you see there? Why do you think he's down?
Looks like they were both going after the ball, and the West player got a little bit too much of the ball and just ended up clipping that player. Looked like number 16 on the St. X in blue. Just very physical game going on right here. I just think they're battling it out. Nothing intentional, just going at it and trying to West trying to come back here and score a couple right before the half.
Well, while this player's down, medical's looking at him right now. We are going to take a break really quickly, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. We're here now. Player got up off the field with not much help. He was able to walk himself. It's always great to see. Ref is giving a talking to some Lakota players, but no bookings happened. And so Lakota gets off clean. Looks like there was just some accidental collision, and no one's really going to be carded or called a foul. Lakota West is going to get the spot of the ball based on it was being St. X's player who went down. So now ball's going to be shot up. Looking for Ryan Boyd on the right wing, but St. X is going to let it roll out for a throw-in. He's going to deal it off to his man. St. X passes it up, looking for their left winger. He's going to try beating his man. Make a move, goes out wide, goes to cross, shoots way just a bit outside. And it's going to go out, and it's going to be a Lakota West goal kick.
Really looks like St. X is really trying to make a lot of chances on the cross, really relying on their left winger for this opening part of the competition here.
Tyson Hageman battling in the midfield right there. Gets the ball shifted downfield, but does not find anyone home. Look to be looking for Ryan Boyd there. West is going to play around with it in the midfield. Good move by Boyd. He's going to take a knee to the stomach, though, and go down, but the refs are going to say nothing there. The player might have been off, but they're not going to call it because West takes the ball anyway. Finds Boyd on the right wing. Boyd, patient, sends it off to his right back, who crosses it all the way down to the field with a beautiful pass to switch sides and find the open man. Tyson open on the left side. He's going to find the ball. It's going to bounce, roll. Tyson makes a move. Looking to cross it. Crosses it. Just too light of a cross. And no one's going to be home to take it there.
Really nobody there in the front of the box. There was one or two guys in the middle and back, but nobody really in the front to receive that cross.
Ball's away. Goalkeeper launches it. It's going to find Lakota West, though, first, who passes it up to his midfield. Johnny Banks is going to have it. Ryan Boyd gets the ball from him, but loses it quickly. West is going to deal it off to Banks. Banks tries making a move, but St. X pressures quickly. St. X decides, let's pass it back and rearrange. Bombers now trying to move it upfield with some great passing back and forth, but ooh, that one was just a bit too far, and Lakota's going to get the throw in. Ball thrown in. It's going to be a great header going for Tyson. Bomber defender's going to get it before he does, though. West coming in now for the throw in. Ball's in. West is going to find it first. Great kick over his head trying to find his player, but ooh. Looks like they're going to call a push there from St. X, pushing the back on the header. It's a good roll for Lakota, who's already down a goal this early in the game. We're not even 5 minutes into the game yet here. Cameron Lee's going to take the kick. Backs up.
Looks like it's going to be a three-man wall, one just kind of lingering over there, seeing if one of these kickers, penalty takers are going to fly out here.
Ref's going to tell the wall to back up. They were not at 10 yards. West is going to take a rolling kick. But sadly, that rolling kick finds 3 Bombers and no West players. So they're going to have to reorganize and send it into the back for Joel O'Coon. He's going to pass it back out to the side for Cameron. Cameron's going to try making something happen, but shoot it just to a Bomber. Great block there. Really breaks up that St. X attack right now. So they're going to try to reorganize. Expect them to go backwards here, get around the field. Oh no, Cameron's going to make a move upfield, beats one man, shoots the through ball, but sadly, 2 Bombers there, no Lakota players. Bombers now moving down the near sideline. Try starting something, but Lakota West has been tenacious around that halfway point of the field this match so far. They're going to deal it off to the far sideline. Tyson pressuring. Banks pressuring. They're going to get it away. St. X looks for their left winger who's about to deal it off, but no, he's going to take it himself. Tries finding his forward, but West is going to find it first. Going to make it move down the sideline. Deals it off to Tyson. Tyson makes a move in with his man covered by St. X, and he's going to pass it off for Ryan Boyd on the right wing, but pass was just a bit too wide. Pass it off to the side. St. X is going to steal that pass. Bombers now shoot it downfield. Great header from Cameron Lee. Really breaks up that attack before it started. Now Bombers here pressuring. Bombers reorganize. Deal it off to the sideline. He's going to make a move inside. Cut in. Takes the shot. Brady with the block. St. X going to score it though, but was he offsides? He seemed to be a foot in front of that West defender, but they're going to say no call, and they're going to call it a goal. What do you see there, Noah?
I think he lunged a little early for that one, but the cross in spilled into the box, and sitting right there was that St. X striker just to tap it in there.
Unfortunate roll for Lakota, who's now down 2-0 before 10 minutes of the match has even elapsed. They really need to get their game together now if they want to make something of this game. Lakota West now trying to move down the right sideline. They're going to find their man. Deal it off. Cameron. He's got Gallo going down the left sideline, I think that is. A little hard to see from up here. St. X has got a really deep stance. 90 stairs all the way up to the top. Very unfortunate when you're carrying hundreds of pounds of equipment, but we deal with that as a broadcast team ourselves. So here we go. West dealing it off to the right sideline, but St. X is going to pounce on it and steal it. Ryan Boyd gets it right back, though. Great play there. He's going to deal it off for Cameron, who makes a good move to the outside. Passes it to his man on the wing, who's going to do a cutback looking to cross. Finds Cameron again. Cameron's going to make another move. Cameron going straight for the box. Shoots. Blocked off of St. X defender's thigh. Ryan Boyd now trying to make a move off of it. That seemed like a little bit of a... That man was taking a couple acting classes before he decided to come on the soccer pitch today. What are you seeing there? You think he fell on purpose, or you think he was actually pushed down?
I think there was a little bit of a tug there, but nothing really to cause him to fall down like that. I just really think that he just took advantage of this really, really competitive game with a lot of physical activity. Just decided to fall down to get that free kick, which worked out well for him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for West, who's already battling through some aggressive St. X offense. Cut back. St. X is going to pass it off to their man in the middle. He's going to make a move, find his winger. Winger wants to now cross it in. Oh, great backwards pass behind the back. Oh, that's got to hurt. Joel Okun takes the ball straight to the upper chest, maybe a little bit into his face, but he seems perfectly fine as St. X gets the ball to come in for a throw-in. St. X with a dangerous set piece here. What do you think Lakota West needs to do to stay safe here and keep it only 2-goal deficit?
Well, they've been striking really well, and St. X has been getting a lot of bursts of striking possibilities, and the midline has been doing very good well of keeping that to a minimum. I just think the defense just needs to find their ground and come out on top right here, as they do right there, and clearing the ball to the corner and now clearing it out to around midfield.
Yeah, right there. St. X had 2 shots on goal, but Lakota West defense and 1 block from Brady Benito keeps this a 2-goal deficit and keeps Lakota West in this game. You would have to think 3-goal deficit before 10 minutes run out might be an inescapable hole. Hey, yes, but they're going to call that collision from St. X and Lakota West. Foul on St. X, which could be quite the problem for St. X as Lakota West finally gets momentum here for a second. He's going to find Johnny Banks in the middle of the field. Banks going to play around with the ball. Deal it off to Cameron Lee, who's going to shoot it straight upfield for his winger. Oh, but the goalie's going to get there first with a great box out from that left back of St. X. St. X now trying to restart their attack. Deals it off to the right center back. Deals it off to their right back, kind of playing up to the right mid. Who he finds his center mid. He's going to deal it straight back to the defense. Almost takes off his own player's head. Ducking a little bit for cover there. Ball's going to be shot down to main field. A little bit of a battle of possession here. Great play. I believe that's Jake Weaver right there. Great sliding tackle to stop that St. X attack. He's going to pass it up to the man on the left wing. Looks like it's Cameron Lee right now. Lakota West gets a throw in. Also, I would like to apologize to our viewers today for our first. We have a problem where we cannot get you the names of our St. X players. We did not get a lineup today. It was a little bit of a fun take up and tear down here at St. X. It was our first time here at this building, and we could not acquire those. We'll look into that, see if we can find something at halftime. But for this first half, we will just be calling them by their numbers. And so bear with us there. We apologize if we offend anyone for that. But let's continue here as the ball rolls out the back for a Lakota West goal kick.
West. Reese Heisel on the offense.
Really, really physical game right now. I'm glad to see that the refs aren't taking a lot of action with cards or anything. They know that this was going to be a really physical game by two really good teams in Lakota West and St. X.
All right, coming down. St. X trying to build up another attack here. St. X going to try making a move. Passes it off to their left winger who was left wide open. No one marked their man there. He's going to do a roll and cross towards the middle, but Jake Weaver's there to intercept. Number 9 now trying to make something happen, and the ball's going to roll out. St. X going to have a throw in here.
Really does look like none of these rolling crosses are going to be doing anything. One of St. X's goals was on a high cross to the back post, so looks like that's going to be the option with them covering really well in the front of the box.
Ball's going to fall out, and Tyson Hagerman is going to sub back in. That looks like Johnny Banks is going to be coming out for Tyson. Tyson looks like he's going to be playing in the right wing. He currently leads Lakota West in goals scored on the season. This is his first varsity season after he had an outstanding freshman season in JV where he led all of GMC in goals. And currently, as his first varsity season, he's leading all of the Firebirds in goals. So now here we will go. We watch St. X with the ball. Cameron Lee in the middle of the field. One of the best possessive players I've seen in high school soccer. Really just knows how to keep that ball and exercise it with patience. But Tyson's going to be found in the midfield. Deals it off, but they're going to call Tyson offsides, it seems. So St. X is going to get a free kick here.
Offsides, West.
Number 9 for St. X. Rolls it down the left side of the field. Crosses it in for his forward, but it's going to be behind him. So Dakota West defense is going to find it first. Jake Weaver making it happen. Takes the ball away from 2 defenders, but Devin Marchand's going to be beat by the St. X bomber to the ball. Ball shot downfield for Devin. Devin's going to find it, but a little bit of a not so pleasant touch, loses the ball, and Ryan Boyd's going to get it on the left wing. But oh, there's a St. X player down. He's limping and he's struggling.
Looks like a hard knock. He seems to be pretty okay since he's able to stand up and walk around.
Trainers are taking a look at him. He's going to walk off the field unassisted. That's always great to see. Looks like it's going to be number 5 for the Bombers coming in to replace the fallen St. X Bomber, number 22. He's completely coming off the field unassisted. It's always great to see. St. X to get the drop ball here. They're going to just shoot it to the Lakota West goalie. They're just going to say, hey, let's reset that play. Noah, did you see what happened to that St. X Bomber? I was looking out forward at the developing Lakota attack and missed what happened and why he went down.
Not really. I didn't really see what happened there. It looks like it could have been the challenge from earlier with the sliding in, but the West player came up on top on that one.
St. X there going to get the ball first, but it's going to be a bad head. And, oh, ball goes forward for Tyson Hageman. It's just out of his reach. Ooh, takes a kick to turn it, but whiffs. Gets it on the second try. Number 9's going to move around with the ball. Going to take his time. Oh, but West is going to steal it off his pass. Going to move forward. Going to find Devin Marchand. He's going to pass it off to Tyson Hageman on the wing. He's going to cut it inside. Looks for the cross. The beautiful cross. Devin, shot on. It's going to be blocked by the St. X goalkeeper. And St. X is going to get away and wipe the sweat off their forehead.
Very, very good save and recognition to come up on that one and get that ball in early.
Tyson Hageman with his shot on goal, but it's going to be blocked. He found his way on the right wing, but just could not get a good foot on the ball to put a powerful shot in.
Very difficult shot to put in, especially if he was trying to get that across to his left winger and striker coming in on the other side.
So next with the ball. Going to move around. It's going to stop. Going to reorganize. Let's send it across the field. Tyson pressuring. But St. X passes a beautiful pass off. St. X now trying to move downfield. St. X passes it up to the forward. West deals it, but St. X finds it first. St. X now has a bit of a breakaway here. Got a bunch of movement. X is going to cut it back. Try cutting it in. Great defense there from Joel O'Kuhn. It's going to keep St. X on the outskirts. Bombers pass it in. It's going to go way over anyone's head. It's going to roll out for a Lakota West goal kick.
O'Connor's ball played out.
Lakota West seemed to be finding a better alternative on defense, especially the right back really having a great day back there, keeping most corners and crosses out.
Lakota West building up attack on the right side of the field. Tyson's going to find it first. Tries a no-look pass, but it seemed like his teammate was not expecting that either. And so it's going to just be a bit of loss of communication there, and it's going to roll out for a St. X throw-in, who's now developing attack through the midfield before Jake Weaver takes it away. He's going to be on a breakaway here, passes it off to Derek, but ooh, 4 St. X defenders just wall off that attack.
Just didn't have enough power on that through ball. If he would have had a little bit more power, would have got past him, and his striker would have picked that ball up.
Daniel Campos.
Throw in here for X. Ball's up. It's going to be taken away by Cameron Lee. Heads it out for another St. X throw-in.
Campos will do it again.
Lakota West trying to make something happen here. Plays around with it. Shoots it way downfield. Bomber's going to find it first. Bombers playing with 4 defenders here as they're trying to... Oh, but St. X finds a great through ball. A better slide tackle, and Brady Benito is just not going to follow that attack well enough. And that St. X passing game just dribbles it around him and kicks it in. But they're going to call offsides on St. X beautifully in a saving moment. Looks like the center ref's going to go talk to that side ref. Hopefully the center ref does not overrule the offsides call. We saw that a couple times last week at Moeller, where the ref overrules the side ref and claims it's not offsides. Currently we're trying to decipher what's happening here. Seems like multiple St. X players are confused. And it looks like they're not going to call it a goal for St. X, and it's still going to be 2-0, where the offsides ref is going to say that is it's going to be offsides. Excuse me there. Scoreboard here in the stadium still says it's 3-0, but it looks like the ref is going to pull that goal off the board. And there it is. But a shot from St. X, and it's going to be blocked by Brady. Stadium now catches up.
Little bit of a bobble there, but really keeping that ball under control there.
Save. Brady Benito.
St. X going to move it around, pass it off. They're going to call it a Lakota West free kick, though. A little bit too much contact. And he's just going to pull a funny little kick backwards. And so now they're going to take the real free kick.
Free kick. West.
Ball's going to be booted away downfield looking for Tyson. It's going to find the Bombers first, though. Lakota West gets it off the Bomber header. Deals it off to Cameron Lee. Send it back into the middle for Donovan Lamb. Donovan going to send it back to Jake Weaver, who passes it back to Lamb. Lamb deals it off to the side. Finds Devin. Marshawn's going to pass it to Lamb. Lamb's going to send it back off. He's going to pass it up the middle. Devin again with the ball, trying to make something happen. But St. X playing with about 6 people behind the 30-yard line. Not letting West in. Ball's going to roll out, and we're going to call that a Lakota West throw-in. I mean, it's pretty convenient. I love it when soccer games are played on a football field, because for us here up announcing in the booth, we've got some hash markers and yards to just call this game based off of. St. X is going to block that kick. Lakota West moving down the near side of the sideline. Passes it towards the middle, but nobody's home. It's going to fly right out of bounds. Almost took off the St. X coach's head, but he catches it with seconds left. And there's going to be 4 St. X subs coming in. We would love to get you all the numbers of the players going in and out now that we have found an online roster of the St. X roster. But we're not going to find all 8 players' names. We do find number 12, Zane Arar. But the other 7 players, we don't have the man to look up all names, so we're just going to keep going. Devin Marchand going to be trying to play around with possession. Lakota West trying to get the ball back after losing it. A lot of pressure. Venny pressuring. Ball's going to be kicked downfield. Jake Weaver's going to be in a foot race with the Bomber. He's going to slide. He's going to miss it. Bomber now in a one-on-one with the goalie. But it's going to be blocked off, and it's going to be sent back to St. X. Now has to restart at the 20-yard line. St. X goes for a fake cross, completely destroy. Oh, Jake Weaver. What a play. He just locks in, blocks the fake cross, if it was crossed. And then, when he goes to take his real cross, Jake, who was already moving from the last fake, still has the body control to get his leg out there and block that ball. Great play there. And he's been a great leader on this team so far throughout this year. Ball thrown in. Huge throw from St. X. And St. X shot's just going to fly out the back for a Lakota West goal kick.
Teddy Mueller's offering. Does that play? Goal kick. West.
Jake Weaver going to try dealing it way off left. St. X coming down the right side of the field, but it's going to be dealt away. One of those Lakota West fans getting in the game there, catching that ball shot deep into the stands. But here comes St. X for a throw-in. Ball's going to come in. It's going to be shot downfield by Lakota. Big clear there, but St. X going to immediately put the pressure back on as Vinny has a big steal, and he's going down the far side of the field. He makes a move, beats 2 men, passes it off. Oh, it's going to be taken. Cameron Lee's going to find it. Tyson now with the ball on the right wing. It's going to lose to that Bomber from possession, but it's going to roll out for a Lakota West throw-in.
Hustle by Cole Boone.
Lakota West now trying to move a bit with tempo before St. X sets up, but they're going to set up anyway.
William Henderson. Save. Luke Ecker.
Shot from Lakota West there, and it's going to be saved. We're both. And St. X going to move down the sideline there. They're going to try to keep moving. They're going to have to deal it back to Brady. Well, not Brady, excuse me. The St. X goalie. Both wearing the same exact kit. Tall guys with blonde hair. Can get a little confusing. But here we are. West moving down the right wing. Going to deal it off to their left mid. Going to find Vinny on the wing. Vinny's going to make a move to the inside. Crosses it. Way too big of a cross, and it's just going to fly out the back for a Bomber goal kick.
Back into the Bombers. Paul Louis will have arrested.
Here comes the goal kick. Just going to deal it off to his left back. St. X going to play around with it in the backfield. Going to send it off to their center mid. So a beautiful takeaway there. West going to try finding Vinny Doe on the left sideline, but he's not going to find him. West stops the passing attack there. Oh, but St. X here gets the ball to their winger. And he's going to pass it to the midfield, pass it back. Going to restart this attack here, but cross way downfield for the left wing. They're going to call offsides on him. And that ball is going to be put back for a West kick.
Back to the kick. Goalkeeper out to St. X, intercepting that ball.
Lakota West stops, passes, gets it cleared. Tyson going to come in, but he's not going to get there in time. Lakota West deals it downfield looking for Tyson. Tyson's not going to get there. 3 Bombers find it first.
Little trickery by Pierce Wall.
A little bit of a possession battle here, but St. X can come out on top, but the pass is intercepted by Devin Marchand. He's going to try making something happen. Oh, there we go. Devin made a move there. Completely broke the defender's ankles. Ball goes right by him, but the defender goes, hey, I'm still going to throw my leg out there, and just clips Devin in the ankle, sending him to the ground. Glad that one was called because it was a bit ugly. West now with the set piece.
Sewer requesting the ball.
Ball is going to fly out the back. Looks like it's going to be a St. X goal kick, if I believe correctly. Yes, it is.
Goal kick. St. X.
We have found a roster here. One of our great helpers today, Lauren, has been working extremely hard to find a roster for us. And as soon as she creates an official roster after writing it up, one of our play-by-play guys, Noah, finds the roster online. Lauren's a little bit upset about that one, but we're having fun up here in the booth. All smiles. She does have a roster, though, now, and we'll try getting more names for you for St. X.
O'Connor. Mueller. Take a break.
12 minutes remain here in the first half. Lakota West still trailing 2-0.
West has really been making a lot of chances. None of them have just fallen through. A couple little miscues up in the front, but I think after halftime, they're really gonna come through and those Firebirds are gonna start finding the back of the net soon.
Looks like they're going to call a throw-in for Lakota West. St. X going to move around the ball. Lakota West going to pass it off. Joel Okun moving around within the backfield. Now finds Cameron Lee. Cameron with a bad touch gets a little dangerous there. Collision, but ref's going to call it clean. Ball's going to be dealt off. Jake Weaver coming down the left sideline. It's going to go way over, and it's going to find St. X there. St. X moving down the left sideline. Number 14 for St. X passes it off to the center backs. St. X going to pass it to their center mids. West trying to move up the field. Tries passing it for Tyson, but ball is just out of his reach. It's going to fly back to Brady, who's going to just quickly throw it off to Jake Weaver. A little bit of a possession battle at midfield. St. X is going to come off on top. Deals a great ball to his right winger, but sadly just out of reach. Two subs are going to come in for Lakota West. Looks like you're going to have Logan and Johnny Banks coming on here. Cameron Lee coming out, and Donovan Lamb also coming out for Lakota West.
Donovan Lamb. Cameron Lee.
Cameron Lee has been playing extremely well today, as he always does. He's really controlled that center field and generated West's few offensive attacks they've had. But St. X here countering. They're going to deal it off. Shot about to be taken. Ball's going to be stopped just before that. Vinny coming up the side trying to stop the attack. Cross in. It's going to be blocked off. A little bit of contact, a little pushing, shoving, but ref's going to say let the kids play.
Very gutsy move down the box to sweep away that St. X attack here.
St. X going to cross it in. Looks for a header. It's not going to get it. St. X is now in the box. Passes it up. He's going to get it. Oh! But it just straight push into the back of. A little hard to see from up here, but I believe that's Gallo who gets thrown to the ground.
Speaking of Nick Gallo, he's really been playing really well with that midfielder position. Same with Jake Wheeler.
Ball's going to be cleared straight for Tyson, who's playing forward right now. Tyson's going to receive it. Tries dealing it off, but I don't know if that was miscommunication or just a bad pass, and it's not going to find home. St. X trying to make something happen now. It's going to be countered. Logan now moving upfield. He's going to pass it off. Find Avery. It's going to be dealt off for Will. Will Henderson deals it up to Tyson. Ball's going to be just inside. And so Tyson's now battling for it on the sideline. Ball's going to fly up to St. X.
It gave its defense from the Firebird foul.
St. X trying to make an attack coming up through the midfield now. They're going to send it back to their defenders, try reorganizing. Ball's going to go upfield, and it's going to be headed away by Jake Weaver. Ball's going to be reorganized by Bombers, but it's going to fall out of bounds for a West throw-in.
James Knight, Anthony Santagata into the Bombers. Ryan Boyd into the Firebirds.
Anthony Santaganta coming in. And it's going to be James Knight coming out for the Bombers. Dakota West throwing. It's going to find Bombers, though, first, and they're going to be able to clear it. Battle for possession now, trying to move the ball. They've got it on the wing. Ryan Boyd makes a move. Expected to cut back, cuts in. Preparing to cross it, but doesn't have a way to do it, so he's going to have to pass it backwards. Gallo tries doing something there, but nothing's going to ultimately happen. A little bit of contact there, both players falling. Ball shot way downfield for the St. X forward, and he's going to find him. St. X going to take a shot, but it's going to go straight through the uprights.
Pass by Heisel.
What do you think there, Noah? I think we give them 3 points.
Looks like he was trying to chip it over the goalkeeper, but way too much power going over. That that through ball, then lob pass over to that St. X striker really was a very good crossover. Just couldn't find the finish that they needed.
James Knight with the shot. Excuse me, I believe I had the wrong number there. Sorry about that. Now here we are again with St. X with another attack developing. And he's found his right winger, who's going to fly down the sideline. But a little bit of bad play there. Seem to be focusing on that West defender and not focusing on the ball. And just lets the ball roll out of bounds for a West throw-in. Lakota West trying to move the ball down the far sideline now, but it's quickly thwarted by Bombers, who now have an attack and takes another shot. That ball is going to go wide right of the goal, and it's going to bounce off the fence.
Shot by Santagata.
Shot by Anthony Santagata. St. X here completely dominating, but number 3 and number 11 coming in for St. X. Number 3, Will Kleeman, and number 11, Teddy Mueller coming in for St. X. Looks like Joel O'Coon's going to be coming out, and number 21 for Lakota West is going to be coming in. Lakota West tries making something happen, but it's always dangerous to be short passing when the St. X Bombers are right there. You don't want to do that right in front of the goal, but they get away with it. St. X trying to move up here. Deals it off. Lakota West defense is going to clear it. It's going to find Clear's going to find Tyson. Tyson's going to pass it off to his midfield. And they're just going to send it back to the goalie and restart this attack. Didn't like how it was developing and how Bombers had them really basically shoot in there and surround it, and so he's just going to send it backwards. But Tyson's going to find the ball and tries. Looks like they're going to call some shoving, pushing the back on St. X on Tyson, and so they're going to get a free kick from where Tyson was pushed.
Free kick. Firebirds.
They're going to launch it across the field for Gallo. Gallo's going to receive. Left back's going to be pulling that old shake and bake move where he pulls around and the left mid's going to fall back, but it's going to be taken away. Now St. X with the attack here, but West is going to find possession. Oh, shoving the back there, just blatant. And it's going to roll out for St. X ball after that.
Bomber throw.
Bombers to throw.
Looks like they're setting up for a long throw-in for a cross. Looks they're setting up almost like it was a corner kick.
Ball's thrown in. It's going to be taken away. Is that a shot or a little bit of a rough pass? A little hard to tell, but it's going to go out of bounds either way.
Laid out by Peter Small. Goal kick. Beneteau.
Brady's going to have a goal kick here, and he's going to send it out to Gallo on the left side. He's going to find Tyson. Tyson's going to deal it off. Gallo's going to find it. Shoots it downfield. Try finding Ryan Boyd. Boyd putting on pressure. Bombers going to make a move and get it around Boyd, though. Avery pressuring too. Avery blocks it. Johnny Banks trying to come up in the middle. It's going to be dealt off to the Bombers again. Great clear there from the Bombers. Really needed that there. Lakota West also really needed them not to clear it, but here we are.
Firebird throw.
So it's going to be Will Henderson throwing it in for the Lakota West Firebirds. He's going to throw it back to his right center back, who's going to kick it back to Brady, who's going to punt it. Punt's going to find Avery. A little bit of passing here in the midfield. Ball's going to be kicked. It's going to roll slowly. Might go out of bounds for St. X throw, and it does. It's It's going to be number 4, Anthony Anthony S. is going to throw it in. Excuse me there. Got a fun last name there, he does. St. X throws in. It's going to go right into the box. Let's go. Going to go off a Firebird for a corner kick for St. X.
Teddy Mueller to take it.
Teddy Mueller to take it. St. X to kick. Ball's up. It's going to be right coming into the goal. Header coming in. Blocks by Brady. Another goal. Another kick. Oh. Brady was holding on to the ball there in the box, and St. X was still kicking. Kicked Brady a little bit there. Don't know about that one, but Lakota West has an attack building here. Huge momentum and a bit of a breakaway. Ball thrown for the middle for Tyson. Tyson's going to go. Tyson's going to shoot. And it's going to go wide left. Tyson's laying in the ground, disappointed in himself. He beats the goalie, beats his men. Ball's going to go for a great breakaway with 3 seconds left. 2, 1, 0. And that's going to be your halftime. Halftime score is going to be 2 St. Xavier Bombers, 0 Lakota West Firebirds. We thank everyone for tuning in, and we'll be right back with second half action in a bit. Thank you. And so we're back with St. X Soccer. And here we go. Lakota West up against the Bombers today. First half just concluded. We're back after halftime. St. X up 2. Lakota West 0. 40 minutes of play remaining. So far, Lakota West really has presented very few attacks as the ones they have. Shots have not been finished at all. And the Bombers, they've been attacking constantly and finished 2 of them. Both of those first 2 goals came within the first 8 minutes of the game. And since then, it's just been a battle of possession. A little bit of back and forth here. It's been a clean game, though, overall. Not much fouls, not really many free kicks. It's just been clean from both sides. But besides those first 10 minutes, it's been an even affair. A little bit of St. X domination, though. But Noah, what do you see happening in this game, and what do you want to look for from the Firebirds to turn around in the second half?
I mean, over on our side, that board over there that shows stats, eight shots versus 4. That just shows us how the game has been going for St. X. St. X has really been dominating, especially on these kickoff bursts right here. Really think that West really needs to come out here and really needs to bump up the intensity right here, especially in the beginning. St. X controlling it over by the 40-yard line in American football. Kind of just rummaging over on the left side of the field. Now it goes back for a St. X throw-in. Over towards the box, but West picks it up easily. And out for a St. X throw-in. Throws it into their left winger. Trips up on the ball a little bit. Clears it back to their defenders. Kicks it upfield, but met by a lot of white shirts. Over to the middle of the field. Bumped over, but caught up by their defenders. To the goalkeeper. Striker trying to make a little bit of problems for the keeper, but does not succeed in doing so. It's going to go all the way over for... Looks like it was a corner. And it will be a corner kick. Played it off like nothing happened and tricked us all, but turns out to be a corner kick. They line up. All or most of the shirts are in the top of the penalty box. Cross in towards the back post. Header misses wide. It'll be a goal kick. Looks like West is taking a little bit more of an ignition in this first part of the second quarter. Half, I mean. Sorry. Throw in for St. X. Upfield, near the middle of the field. Looks like it's not going to be a foul. Thought the West player had tripped him up, but it will not be a foul. It will be a West throw-in.
And so, welcome back. We apologize there. We had to do some camera adjustments. Got a lot of new people up here working new jobs. St. X is a bit of a drive, so we've got some fun stuff. Camera had a couple settings turned on, maybe that we had to fix. That's why you might have had some trouble seeing it, but now we're all ironed out and we're ready for a clean second half here of play. And here we go. West takes a shot, and it's going to be saved by St. X goalkeeper Luke Eckert.
Some fancy footwork from that striker. Really got in a really good position to have that shot. Really worked for it. End up not getting the end result he wanted.
St. X goalkeeper with a huge boot there, about 50 yards on that. Tyson here with a bit of a good chance down the right wing, but St. X is going to kick it out for a West throw-in.
West is taking a lot of more chances than St. X. St. X can't even get past their own half.
West here to throw in. Ball coming in. Thrown. It's going to find in the middle. Devin Marchand is just going to go wide. Left of the goal. And here comes a goal kick from St. X.
That was a really big chance for West. Could have had it there, but ends up not. Those will fall soon, though.
St. X passes it off to their man on the side. He's going to find it, going to kick it. And then it's going to find his man in the center. He's going to look for his right attacker, but Jake Weaver there to stop it. Jake's going to deal it off to Tyson in the midfield, standing right on that Bomber X. Passes it downfield, looking for Ryan Boyd, but it's going to find the head of his Bomber defender. It's going to be launched downfield. Lakota West right back's going to pick that up. Send it down the sideline. Almost finds Tyson. Finds Devin Marchand instead. Marchand's going to deal it off to, I think that's Cameron Lee running up the midfield now. Goes for a pass to Tyson, but two Bombers find it first. Bombers now moving up the field. Sends it up for the left winger, but what a great stop there from Joel O'Coon, who sticks out his leg to block it and send it out of bounds. St. X decides to switch field with the heavy West presence on that far side of the field. Donovan Lamb's going to come in and kick that away. Excuse me, that is not Donovan Lamb. Sorry about that, but here we are. St. X moving around and passes it to their near side of the sideline. St. X moves up forward. Sends it down to their right winger. It's going to be challenged by West, who's going to take it easily. Jake Weaver with the behind-the-back pass. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on St. X. They put a full hand around Jake Weaver, just pulls him backwards, and ultimately leads to Jake just falling out of control when he runs into that St. X player, trucking him like it's a football game, but that one was not on him as St. X caused him to start that motion. Lakota trying to switch sides of the field here, but he's just going to be out of reach for his man, and it's going to go out.
On the Bomber throw.
Bombers now moving around. Going to get the ball here, send it back to their back. Bombers moving around. Going to pass it off. And they're just going to send it back to their goalie to reorganize. Luke Eckert here to kick it away. Bombers ball is going to roll out, and it's going to be a Lakota West throw-in. Lakota West to throw. Ball's up. Tyson's going to head it. Looking towards the middle. Bomber's going to intercept it. Shot. Wide right. It's going to be a St. X goal kick.
West shot wide. Goal kick. St. X.
St. X here to bomb it away. See what I did there, Noah? Not a fan? Okay. Well, St. X here to kick. Ball launched downfield. It's going to find the head of one of the Bombers, who now sends it forward for their forward. It's going to be hit up. West's going to find it first. St. X trying to recover what they had of that attack. Readjusts, passes it forward. Makes a move, but it's going to be well taken away by West. Completely clean tackle there. He's going to try making a move, and St. X is going to kick it out for a West throw-in.
Ira throws. Nicholas Gallo.
Gallo here to throw it in.
In for the Firebirds, Vincent Doe.
Vinny Doe's going to come in, and Tyson, I don't know. Oh, it looks like Ryan Boyd's going to come out. Excuse me there. Had trouble finding which player was coming out for a second. But St. X is going to take this throw-in away from here from West, as West readjusts to the other side of the field. And another ball escapes Will Henderson. That's been two passes now, which have been looking for Will on that far sideline. It just gets by him. First one, might have been a bit hard of a ball to get to, but that one right there was just a bad angle, and he just missed it with his leg. But Cameron Lee now leading another attack. Tries doing something with the ball, but it gets taken away. West here has to reorganize what they're thinking about. Try starting another attack, launches it for their forwards, but it's not going to find anyone home. But Vinny Doe takes the ball again. It's just going to be taken right away from him. Ball's going to be sent downfield. St. X trying to build up here. First, they have to pass back a bit to their midfield. They try looking for their forwards, but West finds them first. And West is going to send it back to Cameron Lee Just going to pass it off to Nick Gallo. Oh, he passes it for Vinny, but well behind him, and Vinny wasn't looking for it either. So ball's going to go right to X. Now X coming down the right side of the wing, cuts it inside, cuts it back outside. Looks like he's going to, oh, great tackle there. And the ball's going to be kicked out for a St. X throw-in. That was beautiful there from Lakota West. Just the ability and the guts to go for a sliding tackle in the box and then to pull it off cleanly, and the focus from the other West back to get it out for a throw-in instead of out for a corner kick. Oh, wait. Excuse me. Looks like the refs are going to say it did go out even though West kicked it. They're going to say it rolled out right before he hit it, and it is going to be a St. X corner as the corner's away. Brady's going to punch it out. Oh, Brady's down. He's holding his arm. He had contact there on the punch. He's having trouble.
If you are a West fan, that is not what you want to see, as he has had a lot of really, really good saves this game to keep it from having a bigger deficit for Lakota West to be able to come back. But looks like he's back on his feet. Looked like it was a little bit of a knock. Just got to walk it off for a few seconds.
Yeah, it appears Brady's just going to say he got the wind knocked out of him with that player running into him. Mason Ruggiero, our second-string goalkeeper, was ready on the sideline, prepared to come in. He's one of the great captains here on this Lakota West team. He's a great leader on and off the field, along with Jake Weaver and Cameron Lee as your other two captains. All three of them have provided great leadership for this team. But here's Brady, now back on his feet. Lakota West has a free kick in the box. Looks like Jake Weaver's going to take this one. Ball's away. He's just going to pass it back to Brady. Brady's going to pass it back to Jake. A little bit of questionable thing there, especially when you're down 2 goals. You need to use every single second of your time. You don't want to be just piddling around in the box back there. But St. X now going to launch it downfield for their forwards. And it's going to go right over Brady, but bad touch there is going to let it fly out of bounds. And they're going to call a St. X corner kick coming up.
Teddy Mueller will take it.
Teddy Mueller will take the kick. Ball's up. Header goes right over the goal, straight through the uprights for 3 more points. St. X got to be at 8 points now if we're counting those field goal posts as 3. I think we got to start doing that, Noah. Add a little more fun.
I don't know. I feel like at this point that'd be bad for West.
Yeah, probably. It'll at least bring some fun. But here's St. X with a great opportunity with a bunch of pressure on this Lakota West defense. Lakota West is going to get it off, though, before something happens. They're going to send it right downfield. St. X trying to battle for possession there, but it's going to go out for a goal kick for Luke Eckert to kick it away. We would like to thank the St. X staff here today. At halftime, they've been very nice to us, provided us with our official lineups. As you hear, we've actually got some names for you the second half for the St. X players, and we've been using them. It's very great to see. We love it when even when our two teams are against each other, everyone comes together to just have a fun time. But here we are. St. X pressuring. Going to pass it up for their forward. But West is going to get it out with some great play. St. X is going to have the corner, though.
That has to be at least the 4th slide tackle in the box that has worked every single time. The defenders have really know what they're doing when it comes into there, and really gutsy when it comes to sliding in the box and knocking that ball away for a corner for St. X.
Reed Shurik taking the kick. It's going to be hit out by the West defense, headed out. St. X going to move with the ball back there. Going to try making something happen. Vinny Doe vigorously pursuing there, but he's not going to get the ball. West's going to have the throw in. Cameron Lee now moving with the ball. St. X going to take it from him there. And they're going to try passing it to the middle, and it works. St. X now with a good attempt, but it's going to be blocked by Jake Weaver. Jake Weaver pressuring again. Shot on goal, and it's going to go right by Brady Beneteau, who has now let a third goal in for St. X today.
Really unfortunate. There was a lot of blocks from the Lakota West defense. They lined up and was just taking one hit after another, not letting the ball get past them. And then eventually on that third shot, it gets past and just really well placed and buried that into that bottom corner.
Coming back out. Devin Marchand, it looks to be.
On the goal by
Start off, kick the ball away for Lakota. Cy Frankie, excuse me, with the goal there. Lakota West now sends it deep downfield, looking for Vinny Doe. Vinny fighting, kicks it in. Refs are going to say it stayed in bounds, but keeper's going to find it.
goal kick. Bombers.
St. X now just waiting around the backfield there. Deals it off. Kicks it. St. X trying to make a move there, but a bad touch throws it out of bounds for a West throw-in. Ball's up. It's going to be found by West. St. X is going to make a move, deal it off. Ball sent way downfield. Jake Weaver's going to find it. He's going to try making a run there, but pass isn't going to find anybody home. St. X now with the momentum. Shoots it upfield for their striker. He's going to find it. He's going to make a move, but it's not going to work. This ball's been taken away. Foul called on St. X there. Will Kleeman, one tripping up Lakota West there, making him eat a little bit of dirt, and so they're going to call that.
West free kick.
So far,
Gallo.
not been much laundry talked about in this game, but we're going to keep it going as it's been mostly a clean game. A little bit of contact there. St. X with the throw-in now. Headed away by Lakota. Bombers playing around with it, playing a bit of possession, and they're going to deal it back off. He's going to launch it downfield. Brady's going to come in. A little bit of great observation there from Brady there to realize I can make it there before they can. He runs in and grabs that ball before St. X can make a play. But now here's Lakota West trying to develop something. Launches it way downfield. Vinny Doe in a foot race, but it's going to roll just too fast, and goalie's going to get to it. Luke Eckert here with the ball. Deals it off to his left back. Lakota West is going to steal that pass away from Bombers. West trying to make something happen, but Bombers just stopping that West attack right now. But is that a shot?
Looks like he was trying to catch that goalkeeper off guard. Looks like he was trying to keep him awake.
Smith in for the Bombers.
We've got 3 players coming in for Lakota West. We've got Ryan Boyd coming in.
Ryan Boyd.
That looks like
John Banks.
Johnny Banks, and might be Avery also coming in for Lakota West. And coming in for St. X is Parker Smith. St. X now passing around the midfield. It's going to be taken away by a beautiful slide tackle. Ref's going to call a foul there, even though it completely hit ball, and the St. X player seemed to just trip himself up. West sideline very unhappy with that call, as they should be. And so here comes St. X with the free kick. St. X preparing to kick. Sets up. Ball's away. Massive kick coming down to the 20. It's going to find Lakota West head first. St. X now trying to make something happen. He's going to shoot it upfield for his blitzing back. Back's trying to make something happen. He's going to beat the West man. Beats 2 West. He's going to cross it in. Brady's going to come out and steal the ball, though, before it becomes a goal.
There, Firebirds.
Ball's going to be thrown out. West has it. Cameron Lee deals it off to Ryan Boyd. Boyd shoots it downfield. He's going to find Cameron again. The ball is going to be intercepted by St. X. Refs are going to say it did not go out of bounds. Play continues. St. X now finding a good passing rhythm and is moving upfield. Lakota trying to stop this attack. Does get there. Jake Weaver. Such a great player he's been. He's a 4-year veteran on this varsity squad. Such a rare sight to see a player be varsity for all 4 years. Very few players come to mind when we do that. But coming to our other sports, think about Mitch Bolden, who does that leading our football team. But here we are with Ryan Boyd with an attack. Shoots! And it's going to be right at the keeper there for a save.
Shot by Boyd.
St. X to punt it away.
Intercepted by Eckert.
These players who can be 4-year veterans really know how to lead. You see them in all types of sports. Mitch Bolden, a captain on the football team. Jake Weaver, a captain on the soccer team. And Cameron Bros, and girls soccer, she's a captain there at the midfield. She was very elite in that East girls soccer match the other day. We broadcasted it. A bit of an unfortunate in there for the team. We'd love for you guys to go watch that. That West girls team really powered through, and it was a great game they played. But sometimes cards don't roll your way, and so here we are back with this. St. X doing a defense. Excuse me. Lakota West now trying to build something. Cameron Lee deals it off, sends it back to the midfield. It's going to take another long shot. I don't.
Shot by
Noah,
Lukur.
if you would like to help me in here, I'm a little confused with Lakota West taking 2 shots from well over 20 yards out from the goal. I just don't see, what's the advantage there? Because so far, it's just been like they're throwing away their offense.
20, I think it could have been closer to 30. I'm not sure what are the odds you could get even close to the goal on that one, but don't really know. I would personally want to see a couple more passes through there, but just not what he decided to do and shot it right at the goalkeeper.
Into the Firebirds.
Ball goes out for Lakota West corner. Lakota West looking for their first goal on the night. Ball's up. And it's just going to go straight to St. X, who boots it away. St. X finds their striker, who goes straight around Henderson. But Henderson is able to track it back and still make a play on the ball. Good work there from Will.
Bomber throw.
Bomber with the throw now. Little confusion here. They're going to say St. X gets to rethrow the ball, it appears. St. X now loses the ball, and now West gets to throw it. A little bit of a fun time there. Everyone just taking turns throwing it like a carousel here, but here we go. St. X now trying to defend this developing West attack. West moving up the far side of the field. West, Cameron Lee in the middle of the field, moving around, holding on to the ball. Goes back and deals it back to Jake Weaver. Tries to find Ryan Boyd. Ryan Boyd is a freshman starting on varsity, so potentially, if he sticks with it and everything goes well for him, he could become a 4-year veteran in 3 years from now and become a great leader for this team. So far, he only has 2 goals on the year. Both of those 2 goals came in one single game and a 3-1 victory for Lakota West. Tyson Hageman had the other goal. I believe it was 3-1. Excuse me if that's wrong. But Lakota West now building up on offense, working in the midfield. Boyd with the ball. Tries dealing it off, but doesn't get to it. Bombers now steal it, and they've got a huge lead. He's coming down the wing. Ref says he was not offside. He's going to cut inside. Tries passing it, but there's 4 Westmen. St. X goes to take a shot, but whiffs. Lakota now gets the clear away. But it's going to find St. X. going to bounce off his chest, and he's going to put it right back into action. Gallo just going to send it out of bounds, say, hey, we need to take a breath. So here now with the Bomber throwing it. Oh, my. Here comes 5 Bomber players. We will try getting you all their numbers. Number 4, we're going to have Anthony S. Number 23, we're going to have Sam Voda. And number 12, we're going to have Zane Arar. And number 7, Trey Wynn coming in for St. X. Yeah, I'm not going to try that man's last name again. Stuttered a little bit last time. We'll see how it goes throughout the rest of this game, but he's been playing well today. He's been electric on the offense, but here's West shutting down that St. X electric offense, and now with their own attempt of their own. Ball's just going to escape the West offense now, and it's going to roll back to the goalie, who's just going to stall. When you're up 3-0 with 15 minutes left in the game, you just want this clock to run out and go home and call it a night. Ryan Boyd now in the middle of the field. Ball's up. It's going to roll. Doesn't look like it has enough momentum to go out of bounds. But St. X is just going to kick it out anyway for a West throw-in.
It would be ideal for West here to score right here. Just trying to get momentum for next game if they can't come back, but it should be great if they could get a goal for momentum.
Yep. St. X here with the header away. St. X finds their striker up top, but he's not going to have a good touch, and he's just going to hit it wide to the far side of the field. And that St. X attack is going to be hindered very quickly. Now St. X has to restart. But here, Ryan Boyd finds the ball in the middle of the field. Going to try keeping it moving. Boyd's going to lose it. Going to gain it back, though. And West now battling for possession against 2 defenders. The St. X man down the field, gripping his leg, holding his knee. Then we're going to call an injury, stoppage of time. Well, time does not stop, but play will stop. Looks like it's going to be Reese Heisel. James Jackson. I thought I saw 14. It is number 15, James Jackson, midfielder for St. X.
Looks like that could be a cramp. Doesn't look like anything sharp pain. Just looks like he's cramped up. Doesn't seem to be moving that leg that's been hurting him all that much.
He did also go down fairly questionably. There was a bit of contact between all 3 players, 2 St. X players and 1 West player at the ball. But I didn't see anything hit him, so it was either cramp or just another one of those very fine acting abilities. But now Jack Burkhart is going to come in to fill in for him, who goes out on the injury. And Teddy Mueller is going to come in also on a substitution. Ryan Boyd trying to intercept that, but he's not going to get there in time. And the move just makes Boyd miss. Now St. X is moving down the line after making a great play, but a great tackle there from Jake Weaver, who gets tied up with that St. X player. No foul really on either. Jake offers to invite him up, but the St. X player just stares him down, refuses to get help, and then has some words for Jake after the play. A little bit of sad sportsmanship shown there after another player offers to help another end. Throw in for St. X. Huge throw. Straight into the box. Shot from St. X on the header. Oh, that's got to hurt. St. X player takes a really high kick trying to hit the ball in the air and kicks Jake in the chest. Has to grip his chest for a second. You know the wind got knocked out of him, but he seems fine now. Ryan Boyd on the sideline. Gets the pass off before 2 defenders get there, but the pass is just offline. It's going to find Bombers. Donovan Lamb now with the ball. Sorry, that was not Donovan Lamb. Throw-in from St. X now. Throw-in's going to be from Daniel Campos. Junior for St. X. Throw comes in. It's going to be number 15, James Jackson. Subs in. St. X passes it off to their winger, who's going to shoot it in. Brady with the diving save, but another shot. Shot's going to go just wide, and Lakota West is going to survive.
By Brady Beneteau.
There's some fireworks off in the distance, if I'm seeing right. Straight out there. It's kind of interesting. I wonder who's shooting those off tonight. But, well, it's a great ambiance around here for the stadium. Sadly, it seems like it's going to be fireworks for a St. X W tonight, but our Firebirds have played hard tonight. Ryan Boyd now pressuring, but the goalie's going to get to it first. St. X now has an attack developing on the left side of the field. It's going to be thrown out wide. Ball's going to be taken by St. X. It's going to be kicked out by a West player who gets it before going out of bounds. I believe that was Nick Gallo to the ball. St. X now trying to move up the field. 3 West defenders, though, really countering this attack. Gallo trying to mix this up, goes for a tackle, but gets no ball in all player. As the player goes down, and it's going to be a St. X free kick.
Draws the Lakota West foul. Free kick.
Those defenders must be getting tired. St. X just keeps pinning them back into these corner opportunities or just free kicks in general. These defenders can't get anything, any time for a break or anything.
James Jackson to take the free kick. Ball's up. It's going to find Lakota West, though, first, and it's going to go rolling backwards towards that St. X goal, but St. X quickly going to turn it around. Tries developing attack, but 2 West defenders come to the ball and stop it there. Now with the clear. St. X is going to find a head, though, immediately and send it right back into the thick of it. Oh, a little bit questionable of a call there.
Firebird foul.
There, it looked like the player hit the ball,
James
but also like hit the foot. And I believe, Noah, correct me if I'm wrong, if you hit the ball first, it does not matter if you also hit them. And the St. X offense goes down, but I don't believe that was a foul.
No, I just think that from the position where the ref was, it just looked like a dirty challenge going in, but was not the intentions.
Ball up. It's going to go over the goal, but a St. X player is going to hit it from out of bounds with a header. Innovative play there. But it looks like they're going to say that does not count. As Tyson Hageman comes in to sub in.
goal kick. Firebirds.
Cole Boy is going to come in for St. X.
Cole Bowie back in.
It's going to go off the Lakota West chest, and it's going to come in for St. X. Tyson's going to find the ball, tries passing it off, but nobody's home. St. X now developing attack on the near side of the field. Going to shoot it up for their striker, but an ugly pass there as that just goes straight to the goalie. Lakota West now with the ball. Tyson on the sideline. Kicks it way downfield, but they're going to call it out of bounds for a St. X throw-in. St. X with the throw. Tyson trying to come in. Not any luck there, excuse me. West now moving around with the ball. Tries sending it back to St. X players. Already challenging. What I find interesting here is St. X is up with 3 goals with 8 minutes left, and they're still playing in an offensive formation with 2 attackers waiting up high. It seems like they know West can't stop their attack, and so they've decided the best defense is offense. Shown here as West tries to make something happen, but nothing's really going through for them. Tyson tries getting a cross off on the wing, but St. X defense stops it before it develops. Ball's going to roll out, though, for a West throw-in.
Well, if something's working for you, why would you change it? There's a lot of things working for St. X on the offensive attack. Nothing really has happen in this second half, but really do think that St. X is thinking, if it's working, why would we change it?
Yeah, but here we are. You ready for this? Lakota West has got a throw in. Think we're going to get a goal here?
I sure hope so. That would set them up really, really well for some confidence for their next game.
It would be, especially when you're on a hot streak. Well, you got to think Lakota seems to be off because it's been over a week since Lakota's last game, if my mind treats me right, and they were hot. 2 wins and a tie in their past 3 games, but then they have a week-long break, and so they're coming back straight off of this cold, long week, and it just seems like they weren't ready specifically to play a team, St. X, who's the best team in the Cincinnati area, and they've just been outmatched all night tonight.
Just a hard team to go up against after a long streak. You're feeling a little rusty, and you have such a good team coming up. You really had to come up firing all cylinders to beat this team, even if you weren't hot already.
St. X, though, tries making something happen. Ball's going to go out for a West throw-in. As time ticks, just under 7 minutes left in the game. We want to thank all of you who have came out to view the game tonight. We appreciate every single one of our viewers and are excited that you guys have been watching. The support here in this Lakota West broadcasting community has been great, and we love everyone who shows up and shows out. And so we're excited for everyone who's here, and we're excited for everyone who stepped in last night for our football game against Oak Hills, Lakota West, with a very decisive victory there. We recommend you go watch that. This next week, we go up against maybe the best match of the season, Lakota West against Princeton at Princeton. Please tune in. We will be broadcasting it as always, but here we are with West on the attack as their shot goes just over and up through the uprights. That's going to be 3 points. We're going to tie this game 3-3, but I'm sorry. As you guys know, that doesn't count. Field goals only work when the players have pads on, and it's American football. So here we go. Back with the St. X goal kick. And Lakota West tries sending it right back downfield. Avery with the header. Ryan with another header. Got a little bit of an attack developing, but it's not going to go anywhere as he's going to take the ball.
If I'm not mistaken, Nick Gallo, if so, continues to be on this Firebird soccer team, will also turn into a 4-year veteran for Lakota West.
Yes, he will. He's a freshman. So if he stays through all 4 years, we could have 2 4-year veterans 3 years down the line, which is exciting for this Lakota West team, who's a great squad, but St. X player goes down there, and they're going to call that a St. X free kick. I believe I can hear Coach Coop all the way up here in this box. So many stands up here. He's always so loud and always so energetic. You love to see that in a coach where they're very interactive and in the game as much as the players are.
Lakota West fans are not letting the referee ignore him when them not being pleased with that foul.
Ball shot. It's going to be smacked out by Lakota West. St. X here is playing with only 1 defender back, up 3 goals with 4 minutes left, and they're only having 1 man on defense. They're so confident that they have this West team under control that they're able to still play offensively with this little time left with that big of a lead. And yet, here it's working. They've got 4 men up on offense.
I believe they have the right to if West has yet to get any shot near the goal in the past, 15 minutes.
Yeah, Lakota West has not generated opportunities like they usually do and have not found the net yet. Tyson Hageman, who'd scored in all of those 3 hot games Lakota had, has not been able to find the net tonight. So here we go. Lakota trying to make one more attack. 3 minutes 50 left on the clock. Ball going to be shot. Tyson's going to pass it off to Ryan Boyd. The goalie's going to get that first. Luke Eckert is going to get the save there. Bombers are going to get to punt it away. Eckert's just going to take his time to kick it. He knows time's about to run out in this game, and he's like, why risk it? Let's use every second I get. And his ball just bombed downfield. And St. X already has an attack developing. St. X is going to deal it off. St. X sends it to the winger. Crosses. Brady Beneteau completely misplaying the ball there. Charges forward when the ball was right over his head. And Daniel Campos' kick goes right over Brady's head as Brady charges in, maybe thinking that was a cross, and just lets a cross turn into a shot right into the goal for like a 45-yard kick almost practically.
Just another unforced error that these Lakota West Firebirds have just let run right through their fingers. Doesn't look like they have the spirits they did in the first half.
Lakota West now just trying to put one number up on that scoreboard. You would hate to go home with 0. So here they are, Tyson with it at the midfield, but it's going to be taken away by the Bombers. Good slide tackle by Jake. Ooh. The ball's going to be hit very obviously, and yet they're going to call Jake Weaver on a foul there. Very questionable call from refs who have been pretty decent all night long.
Not doing these Firebirds any favor.
Ball's going to come off that Firebird, and it's going to roll out for a St. X corner.
Corner kick, St. X.
St. X prepares to take the corner. St. X here to kick it. Ref still holding them as both teams set up in the box. Here comes the ball. It's up. It's going to find the head of St. X, who's going to hit it straight up. Gallo looks to get the ball, but runs into that St. X player, and they're going to call a foul on Lakota West. Luckily, it's just going to be just outside the box, and it's going to be a free kick and not a fill me in, Noah. Some more words are escaping me.
Penalty.
Thank you. Just had a bit there. Slipped up, but here we go. With the free kick from St. X, they're going to try rolling it in, but it's going to escape. Oh, shot.
Seemed to have found a West player as it was going towards the goal and went wide.
If you hear any rumbling off in the distance, it's because that fireworks show previously mentioned has, as we presume, hit its grand finale. Lots of rumbling out there, but here we go. Corner kick from St. X. Ball's in, and it's going to be deflected straight back out. Neither team really having any luck with any of their set pieces today. 3 goals to go in were just St. X well played, just free plays.
Lakota West will probably have one more chance to find the net here with only 33 seconds to go here.
Cameron Lee coming up the midfield. Passes it off. Almost finds his man as it's intercepted by the Bombers. And now we click down to under 25 seconds left in the first half.
St. X is going to try to just play keep away here for a little bit. Let that clock wind down, not giving anything for this West offense.
St. X going to shoot it downfield. As clock clicks down in this game. And the ball is going to roll, and it's going to be shot back downfield as St. X picks it up. And there's your final of OHSAA football. You're going to have St. X up 4, Lakota West at 0 on the day. We thank everyone who tuned in for this broadcast. We love all of you guys who come out to support. Next time we will see our broadcast, unless we have another game, we'll notify you on Twitter if we add anything to our schedule. But the next time you will see us is next week at Princeton on Friday. That is going to be an amazing game between 2 football teams who lead Ohio. You've got RJ West, an amazing passer, leads GMC in passing yards. And you've got Mitch Bolden, another great QB, just behind RJ for passing yards. You're going to see a battle there, and we're excited for you guys to join us. And so we hope that you guys enjoyed this stream. Sad that our Firebirds cannot pull out the victory. But this is going to be the end of the night for us here. And as always,